Dead soil. It's the nightmare of every farmer, gardener and backyard grower. You plant your seeds, water faithfully, and watch. Nothing. The earth refuses to cooperate, leaving barren patches where vibrant life should flourish. But here's the secret. Soil never truly dies. It just goes dormant. History shows us that even in the harshest conditions, our ancestors could coax lifeless fields back into productivity using simple, natural methods. Today, we'll uncover those timeless techniques, giving you the tools to revive dead soil, enrich your garden, and transform barren patches into thriving ecosystems. By the end of this guide, you'll have actionable strategies that work whether you're managing acres or tending a small backyard plot. Understanding why soil goes dead is the first step to revival. Soil is not just dirt. It's a living ecosystem teeming with microorganisms, fungi, and beneficial bacteria. When it appears dead, it's usually a sign that this life has diminished. Overfarming, chemical overuse, compaction, erosion and neglect can all strip soil of nutrients and reduce microbial populations. Without these organisms, soil cannot cycle nutrients effectively, retain moisture, or support healthy plant growth. Reviving dead soil begins with understanding that the solution is biological, not just chemical. By restoring microbial life and nutrient balance, you create a foundation for long-term fertility rather than temporary fixes. Reintroducing organic matter transforms barren earth into a living system. One of the most effective ways to revive soil is through the addition of organic matter. Compost, decomposed leaves, straw, and even kitchen scraps reintroduce carbon and nitrogen, essential building blocks for soil life. Applying these materials is not just about nutrients, it's about feeding the microbial community. Start by layering compost over the affected area, then lightly till or mix it into the top few inches. This encourages organisms to colonize the soil, which in turn speeds up the decomposition of organic matter and the release of nutrients. Even simple steps, like mulching with grass clippings or shredded leaves, can really stimulate microbial growth, improve soil structure and, enhance water retention. Cover crops restore fertility while protecting the earth. Our farming ancestors often relied on cover crops to replenish exhausted soil. Plants like clover, vetch and legumes do more than just prevent erosion. They actually fix nitrogen from the atmosphere, which, naturally enriches the soil. For modern gardeners, planting a cover crop in areas that are dormant or depleted can really jumpstart fertility. Once these crops mature, they can be cut and turned into the soil as green manure, adding both nutrients and organic matter, which is just brilliant. This technique is especially valuable when it comes to restoring soils that have been neglected for several seasons, or those that show signs of compaction and low biological activity. It's a simple approach, but it makes a world of difference. In certain situations, dead soil just doesn't have enough microbial diversity to recover on its own. Introducing microbial inoculants, like beneficial bacteria and mycorrhizal fungi, can really jump-start the process. These organisms help break down organic matter, enhance nutrient availability, and form symbiotic relationships with plant roots. For example, sprinkling mycorrhizal spores around seedlings can, significantly improve root development and nutrient uptake. While natural compost also contains microbes, targeted inoculants can provide an extra boost in soil that has been chemically sterilized or, heavily eroded. Soil revival isn't just about organic matter and microbes, it's also about chemistry. Dead soil often has imbalanced pH or depleted minerals, making it, hostile to plants. Testing soil pH and nutrient levels is essential. If the soil is too acidic, lime can raise pH, while elemental sulfur can lower pH in alkaline soils. Adding natural mineral amendments, such as rock phosphate, green sand, or crushed eggshells, replenishes essential nutrients without resorting to synthetic fertilizers. Balancing these factors creates an environment where soil life can flourish and plants can thrive, rather than just surviving. Begin by assessing the soil visually and physically. Check texture, compaction, and moisture. Next, incorporate organic matter through compost or mulches. Plant a cover crop appropriate for your climate and space. And, consider adding microbial inoculants if needed. Water consistently, but avoid waterlogging, as this can harm microbial life. Finally, it's important to monitor your soil over the coming weeks and months, noting any improvements in texture, colour, and plant growth. Revival is, a gradual process, but patience truly pays off as the soil transforms into a living, self-sustaining ecosystem. Reviving soil connects you with the wisdom of the past, while at the same time securing the future. The techniques used to restore dead soil are not new. They echo practices from traditional agriculture, permaculture, and indigenous knowledge. By following these steps, you're not only rejuvenating the earth beneath your feet, but also creating resilient systems that reduce dependence on synthetic inputs and, increase productivity. This approach nurtures both the soil and your skills as a grower, turning failure into opportunity and, barren plots into thriving gardens. Reviving dead soil naturally is, a skill that connects history, biology, and practical farming. By adding organic matter, planting cover crops, introducing microbes and balancing nutrients, you can, breathe life into even the most depleted earth. Start small, observe carefully, and let your soil guide you back to fertility. If this guide helped you see the potential in lifeless soil, subscribe to FarmLab, share this video with fellow gardeners and farmers, and comment on which soil revival technique you're planning to try first. The earth has memory, and with the right care, it will reward you with abundance.